What's up, guys? It's your boy Jay. Welcome to Jay's World. So let's talk. You know how we do it. Oh, you know how we do it. So let's get into it, and welcome to another edition of J Topics. Okay, I'm sure by now you have already seen the thumbnail. And I'm just gonna flat out say it, and I'll say it again. DJ Envy is a simp. He's a simp. And I'll be honest, in addition to being a simp, he's actually a beta male. But I'll kind of get into that a little bit later in this video. And I say that, well, let me first give you the definition of what an actual simp is. Here we go. Simp is a slang insult for men who are seen as too attentive and submissive to women, especially out of a failed hope of winning some entitled sexual attention or activity from them. Now, let's be very clear. The reason why I am calling DJ Envy a simp is not to insult the brother. I'm really not trying to insult him, but I really honestly do feel that he is a simp. And not only is he a simp, but he really does exude simpish behavior. Now, we all know right now, he and Tyrese, they're going at it, okay? They're going back and forth. As a matter of fact, the latest thing that just happened, he called his wife from the studio and he talked to her and saying that, baby, I know you getting ready, get the kids ready for school, but Tyrese called me a liar, and I was just, like I was explaining to everybody else, I want you to explain how disrespectful he was. And of course the wife goes, well, I don't want to necessarily go into the specifics of why he was so disrespectful, but I'll just keep it, vague, and I'll just say that he was actually disrespectful. There were times when, I've had private conversations with him and he said some things, and then I remember us being in the bed together and I'm talking to him on the phone and you're lying next to me. Okay, first of all, let's stop it right there. Envy, I don't understand. You are a married man. Why in the hell would you ever allow another man? And at that point, I'm not sure if Tyrese was still married or not, but for the most part he was single. But it doesn't matter, single or married. Why are you allowing another man to speak to your wife privately? Why is she holding private conversations with your wife, sir? Why is she going back and forth with another man without you in text messages, on DMs, and let alone lying in the bed with your wife while she's talking to Tyrese? And what kills me, this is after the fact that Tyrese had so-called helped y'all get y'all marriage back together. That is just weird to me. Because let me tell you something. If you are going to be friends with me and my wife, we're all going to have conversation. There's no talking to my wife separate from me. I don't give a damn if I'm right in the bed with you. You better put that shit on speakerphone so we can all talk. First of all, okay? Secondly, my wife is not going to private text message you privately without me. She's not going to DM you without me. Y'all, the whole thing is just really, really weird. And I really want to know what happened in those text messages. I said this in my last video and I'll say it again. I'm actually riding with Tyrese. I'm riding with Tyrese. Now, yes, I know Tyrese can be a handful. I know Tyrese can be extra AF. But I really honestly don't feel or believe that Tyrese was flirting with that woman. I don't believe that he was flirting with DJ Envy's wife. I don't believe that. I'm sorry, as the kids would say, I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap on all of it. And there's just something weird and kooky and just not right with DJ Envy and that wife of his. But let me give you a prime example of why I call DJ Envy a simp? How many of you guys remember Tyrese and Meryl? Who remembers these guys? First of all, they're very, very funny. They had like a podcast. They were on a cable network. I forget which cable network they were on. And they actually had a YouTube channel. Two dudes, very funny. Both of them, I believe they're from New York. You know, one's a brown-skinned brother. The other's a light-skinned brother. I think the light-skinned brother, I think he's like Latino or whatever. But, you know, very, very funny guys. And their show is primarily about, you know, pop culture stuff. Kind of like almost the stuff that I do here, only I really don't call myself necessarily pop culture. I talk about pop culture and other things as well. But anyway, please subscribe. But anyway, so, you know, very, very funny guys. So just a couple years ago, you know, they were guests on The Breakfast Club. And of course, DJ Envy, he does his usual, this is DJ Envy and in the building, blah, 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 blah. And instead of calling them by their names, he called them dickhead and pussy. And I remember watching that. I watched that in real time I guess you could call it real time, you know. But anyway, so I was watching it and I was like, what? Did he just call these brothers dickhead and pussy? I know their names are Tyrese and Meryl. But anyway, and they were like, okay, bro, what's going on? And then, you know, he said there, you owe my wife an apology. Now, you owe my wife an apology. You implied on your show that she was there for the check. You know, she was there for me and my money. First of all, my wife had money before we even got together. I was the one that didn't have money. And first of all, you don't play with my wife and my kids. And you owe her an apology. He was all in his bag. He was all swelled up, all in his beige rage, you know. And they were really, really stunned. They're like, oh, okay, is he serious with this? And I bring that up, guys, because honestly, I feel that the wife, what's her name, Gia? I feel that she was behind this. I really do. She pumped her husband up to approach those men. Again, simpish behavior. It kind of reminded me of when Jada Pinkett, gave Will Smith the look. Then he walked his simp ass up there and slapped the shit out of Chris Rock, okay? It kind of reminded me of that. And I really believe what's making DJ Envy come forth with all of this simpish behavior is because that wife, she is constantly dangling that affair between him and Erica Mena. Y'all know the infamous Erica Mena, the racist skank Erica Mena. Y'all know the Erica Mena that called a black woman a monkey. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The spicy Latina that called the black woman a blue monkey and started making monkey sounds and stuff. That wench. And I really feel that Gia, his wife, she dangles that. She really controls him with that situation. And I believe any and every situation that she feels disrespected, he knows he better go handle it, and he better handle it real quick. And I believe she was at home probably watching Tyrese and Meryl, and she probably turned to him and started going off on him and throwing up that affair in his face, and he felt he had to do something. I really do. I feel that. And I just use that as an example to compare it to what's going on between him and Tyrese. Once again, I feel the wife is behind that. I do. I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. I'm sorry. That is a simp. That is a clear textbook definition of a simp. Let me tell y'all something. All you simps out there, y'all better get it together. Brothers, you better learn how to have a backbone about yourselves. Okay, you need to have some confidence. Because I'm telling you right now, there are a lot of black men, a lot of simps, pushing up daisies, lying 6 feet under, because some woman told her simp husband or her simp boyfriend to go beat up that man, go be aggressive to that man, because I'm feeling some kind of way. And I really feel that the wife, Gia, that's what she's doing with her husband, DJ Envy. Oh, she's gaslighting the fuck out of him right now. I really honestly feel that. So that's why I call DJ Envy a simp. And and look, I'm not sure what it's going to take for him to break out of that with his wife, or maybe he doesn't want to break out of it because he's very, very henpeckish. You know, he's henpecked. You know, simp really is another way of just calling a man henpecked, you know. But yeah, it's just really, really crazy, y'all, you know, because again, he gets into that beige rage and that tough dude stuff within the safety of that studio. Because first of all, like I said in my last video, ain't nobody scared of an ass whooping from DJ Envy. Just my thoughts. Anyway, look, what do you guys think? Do y'all feel that DJ Envy is a simp? Is it just me? Does he exude simpish behavior to you? Let me know down in the comment section. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your opinions. I want to hear your thoughts. Let's have a whole conversation about it. All right, guys. That's it. That's all I got. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and do what? Subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. And after you subscribe, please don't forget to head on over to Instagram and check me out at JaisWorldtv. That's hold up. JaisWorld.tv. That's JaisWorld.tv on Instagram. And I'll holler at you later. Peace.